So 74 years ago, on Kristallnacht, my father, who was a rabbi in Mannheim, Germany, was arrested and sent to Buchenwald concentration camp, and his synagogue was burnt to the ground. Kristallnacht was the unofficial beginning of the Holocaust. And synagogues and Jewish businesses all throughout Germany were shattered, burned, and destroyed. That's why it became called Kristallnacht, or Night of the Broken Glass. You know, I tend to think on this anniversary that we need to spend some of our time not talking about Kristallnacht, but what happened the next day and the next day. Where were the voices? Where were the people, the leaders, the religious leaders, the business leaders, the political opposition, academia, labor unions? Where were their voices to condemn what had just happened? The singling out of Jewish businesses, Jewish places of worship, Jewish lives being shattered. If people had spoken up, if there had been voices raised, if there had been attention by the media to the horrendous efforts and escalation by the Nazis to destroy European Jewry, perhaps I would have had a family. Perhaps Hitler and his hundreds of thousands of willing executioners wouldn't have succeeded in killing over 6 million Jews and so many others. But the silence was deafening. And so there are two things we have to talk about on Kristallnacht. One is the importance of memory, of marking the day, of commemorating it with solemnity and with honor. And the other is, what is the lesson we learn? Is remembering Kristallnacht a call to action? Is it ensuring that when we see issues of injustice, when we see communities being singled out, are we raising our voices as we demand others raise their voice when we're singled out? I think that's what I'm going to think about on Kristallnacht this year.